Do you want to handle like the pros? Have you ever dreamt of ending your opponent's careers with one swift move? Maybe you want to take them to overtime just to crush their dreams at the last second. Perhaps you want to embarrass them and end the game on your own terms. Cause the enemy's defenses to implode. Tie the game up with a minute left. Capitalize on giving your homie a hug and rocket a pass their way. Score from any angle. Pickpocket and take advantage of poor defense. Have enough awareness to make defenses look silly. Intercept passes and score with ease. Perfectly find the gaps past the defense. Deliver when your team needs you the most. Harness your magical powers. What's up, boys? It's Walster here. I'm a pro Slapshot player. I play in the SPL, which is North American Slapshot League, play in the pro division, and I played the last Slapshot game for a long time, played in every single season, so I'm here to bring you guys some wisdom about Slapshot Rebound. In this video, we're going to be going over some settings, and also we're going to be going over a few exercises you can do at the end to kind of get used to your settings. So I'd recommend you guys watch this video and follow along in game. There will be a sheet with pretty much every single pro's settings in the description of the video. So if you guys have any questions, you can see their sensitivity, DPI, camera settings, all that stuff that they're currently using. It should be updated every month or a few months, so it'll be pretty accurate. So now we're beginning with sensitivity. You guys want to use something in between 5 and 15. That's what a majority of the pros use, and you want to be around 800 or 1600 DPI. Over 50%, probably like over 70% of the pros use 800 or 1600 DPI. So you want to just test it out, make sure you can do a little spin demo, and you want to have that camera matches input on, that first setting under the DPI, camera matches controls, or under the sensitivity, sorry, camera matches controls. You want to make sure that that's on. Just don't question it. Field of view, you want to have something that's going to give you enough vision. So a lot of the pros use something around 70. There are a few outliers. A few of the guys use 80, some use 60. So I'd say just stick in that range. The camera height, some people use 30, some use 50. I would try one of those two, and then if those don't work, you can try something else. Angle around 40. That's what most of the pros tend to be around 40. Within a few, give or take, and offset around -50 to -60. So you guys will see me testing out the settings in this video. Now, the camera smoothing, you want this off because, as you can see here, it looks very unnatural when you're pressing your reverse camera button. Now, when you turn that off, it looks instantaneous. You want your networking setting to be maxed out. Spectators off, you get a little more FPS. And now, regarding your stick highlight color, that's going to be the color that your stick turns when it's behind anything. So you can see that the stick right here is behind my body, and it contrasts really well with the arena, which is perfect. Same with the puck, right? So the black isn't the best. I would recommend using white, but I think that I like the black because it's pretty realistic, like, because the puck is already black and it's just right behind my body. And you can elect to use a puck outline, but I just stray away from that because I don't really think it's necessary for myself. And now you guys can employ a series of indicators. I would turn on all three because, as you can see the puck when it's off the screen. And they have dark ice, you want that off. And then this real-time ice reflections, you can check my FPS in the top right. I'm actually getting around 40-50 more FPS with it off. So if you want better FPS, you want to have that setting off. If you don't care, I mean, you can keep it on, but like, why not turn it down? And then you're gonna have the HUD. You want all three of those top ones on, just so that you can ever see if there's an issue and you want to be able to chat. your minimap, you want to use something in between 1 and 1.5, because here's the key. You don't want it to be too big that it blocks your vision and impedes your ability to see certain things on the ice, but you don't want it to be too small to where you can't use it, because it's useful. Sometimes you can't turn around or you can't do whatever, and you just want to see where your teammates are, the puck. Really, I'd say it's perfect for using when you want to see where people are off your screen. Now here we're going to video settings, and you're gonna see, I don't know what that is, but you know, you're gonna see stretch gameplay. Yeah, again, I don't know what that is. Do not put that on. I was just showing you guys. You can see my FPS skyrocketed, so maybe you should put it on. But I would advise just playing your native. VSync off. You want to cap your FPS, because you see, when you don't cap your FPS, your GPU is actually going to try to max out itself. So if you're having inconsistent gameplay, you might want to even just try capping it to 300, and you might fix all of your issues, because your GPU is not going to be maxed. Now you want to have all the other settings on none, the anti-aliasing and the anisotropic filtering. You want those on none or off, disabled, right? And you want the physics off as well. Your shadows should be off as well. So you want all this stuff off, because you just want the most FPS possible. So yeah, you're seeing I'm trying to change some of these things, and they require me to exit my game. I'm not going to do that. So yeah, you can see me just testing certain things on and off. They don't really do too much of a benefit or disgrace to my FPS to really warrant mattering, but I just keep them off because, you know, more FPS is better. So now we're gonna move into audio. You can do whatever you want for audio. So now we're gonna head into practice, and basically you want to make sure that you're comfortable with your sense. So you're gonna try to do this little activity here. You'll be hitting against the wall and seeing if you can keep up with it. And after that, you probably won't be able to keep up with it. So you're gonna start getting the puck on your body. You're gonna try to drive it up the ice each time, going up and down and up and down. So this will really be testing your movement. And you see, I'm an expert of using my body, so I'm just mimicking some mistakes. But you can see I'm trying to use my body. I'm directing it. You want to keep your stick lifted the entire time, and you want to just try to do this little activity. And now you're going to go back to the wall, and now that you're in sync with your body, you can really, this is where you can test out your sensitivity. If you feel that you can't make these rotations, because you want to go clockwise, counterclockwise each time when you're hitting it against the wall. If you feel that you can't make these rotations, then you can up your sense, or you can lower your sense if you feel like you're spinning too much. It should be a comfortable movement, because this is a normal like passing motion. Like you're passing to the wall here, for example, without using space or without using dash, like anything that is gonna affect your speed. You know, you see I'm just getting a whole bunch of pucks. You can start doing this on the backhand too. This is a little more difficult, but you can try doing that on the backhand spin, alternate. See right here. So you want to do this probably every day when you load up the game. Just hop in practice and do that little routine. You can skip the body part once you get a bit more advanced, and then you want to hop in this open obstacle practice. You want to start trying to aim for the space in between the goal on both sides. So you see now I'm shooting in between the net, right, and in between the net and the black thing. So you want to be shooting in between the net and the black thing, because you're getting some aim, and you're trying to learn how to position your shots. So now doing the same thing on the opposite side. You know, you probably have to move over a little when you're doing it on your offhand on the opposite side. So yeah, you can do a little of that. Now we're going to be going to goalie practice. Key to defending on this game is always to be in between the puck and your goal if you're the last man back. So what you want to do is you want to hold onto one of the posts, and then you want to race back to get in the middle so that you can get in between the puck and the goal. So look at how I'm doing it in the clip. I'm starting on one net, or on one post, and I'm going back towards the open part of the net to get in between the puck and the shot. Make sure that when you're on the post, you want to be stopping with your spacebar, whatever your stop key is, in order to get stuck on the post, and so you're not flying out of the net each time trying to race back to the post. Yeah, so by following those drills, you guys can become pretty capable slapshot players just from that practice alone, and of course you need experience. But in future videos, we'll be going over advanced offensive things, defensive things, what to do, what not to do, things like that. And I guess before I wrap it up, I'll give a quick explanation of some general things. So in Slapshot, at least in North American Slapshot, we like to play with 3 positions, obviously 3 people on the ice, not field, and so there's a 1 and a 2, which are pretty interchangeable. It's kind of like your 2 is kind of your guy that carries the puck, your 1's like your main scorer, your 3-man is your defenseman, usually staying back more often than the other players. So this next video will really cater to the 1s, 2s, and 3s, I guess, because attacking can be helpful for everyone, and the next one after that should cater to the defensive players a bit more too. So I would say, yeah, just watch out for the videos. Send me demos if you guys are curious of what you could be improving on. Yeah, peace.